welcome back to my channel. So today I'm finally going to be reviewing and doing a first impressions for you guys on a silly sponge. It took me forever to get this video for you guys. I know you've probably already watched millions of other YouTube videos on this product because it's been around for so long now, and the craze is finally kind of over. I ordered mine from this company that's based in China. I didn't know that when I ordered until after they let me know how long shipping was going to take. If I would have done my research better, I probably would have ordered from VIDS, which is a company I would recommend you to go look at their makeup line in general, or if you want a silly sponge, go order one from them. That's not where mine is from. I just don't want to recommend to you where I got mine from because it literally took me basically 3 months to get mine in the mail, or like 2.5. You can actually even buy silly sponges now on Amazon. I'm going to be doing a review and first impressions of my silly sponge, and I'm going to be testing this out with 3 different kinds of foundation to really give you guys a good idea of how it blends out and how it works with all different types of foundation. So I'm going to be using what I would consider a light coverage foundation. So I'm just using a tinted moisturizer for my light category, and then I'm using a light to medium foundation, which is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. And then I'm also using a super full coverage foundation, the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I'm going to be putting these on separate parts of my face and then seeing how the silly sponge blends it all out. So if you guys stick around, I'm going to get straight into testing out my silly sponge. Find out if a silly sponge is really silly or it's really serious. It's not really called a silly sponge because it's like silly, emotionally silly. It's called a silly sponge because it's made out of silicone, if you didn't know. Here is the silly sponge. So this is me opening it for the first time. Take it out and kind of give you guys a little close-up shot real quick so you can see it. I'm gonna first start out with the lightest coverage foundation, and I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Natural Tinted Moisturizer. I'm putting it in my hair at the same time as talking to you, multitasking mare. So I just have a sample of this Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and this is what I'm going to be using for the light coverage to test out the silly sponge. The directions on the back of the silly sponge packet say, to use circular or back and forth movement to spread product, tap to blend. And then it says to clean the silly sponge, use mild soap to clean, rinse with lukewarm water. So I've not really watched videos on how to use this, so this really is a true first impressions review just from going off of the instructions that I was given. But I'm just going to place the tinted moisturizer on my right cheek. I'm going to try as best I can to just do this halfway on my face, so to get a true good area of space to use the silly sponge on to know if it's working or not. Circular or back and forth movement to spread product, tap to blend. Okay, so that makes me think you're supposed to move it around, a back and forth movement to spread, and then you tap it in to blend it. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay, here we go. Just from rubbing this around and not really tapping it to blend it out, it actually blends out pretty well just from rubbing this across the surface of my skin. Oh no. Oh no. That's been there the whole time I've been filming. I just found food in my teeth. So if you've been seeing that, I'm sorry. But I'm not gonna start refilming. You know what? This is real life. Sometimes we get food in our teeth. Oh well. Hey, you and me are friends at this point. Sometimes when you're talking to a friend, they've got food stuck in their teeth, only you're not here to let me know. So sorry about the mishap of there being food in my teeth for the first, I don't know, 5 minutes of this video. Surprisingly, I like how it covered just from kind of moving the product around. It does look like, if I get up close and really look at my face, it does look like even if you move it around, it kind of looks streaky. So it does really look like you need to spread it out and then tap it in to get more of the blended look. It's hard to get it to blend into my nose. I feel like the product is streaky and just looks like it's sitting on top of my nose. I don't know if that's because my face is super moisturized. I don't feel like that should do that. I feel like your foundation is supposed to lay better on your skin if it's moisturized, so I don't really know. I will say a downside to this that I'm already noticing that is kind of opposite from the Beauty Blender. So the product just sits on top of this whereas a beauty blender, it gets soaked in. And I guess depending on how you look at it, that could be a downside to you because you're like, it's really hard to clean the beauty blender because the product seeps in. But because the product will seep into the beauty blender sponge, you don't get a ton of product on your face. You get like just the right amount. You don't end up overusing product or getting too much. And this, because the product sits on top of this, is really hard to get the right amount. You just keep wiping more and more on your face. I hope that I'm explaining that well enough for you to get what I'm saying. Exhibit A, light coverage foundation. That's what the SILISPONGE did. I don't hate it, except for on my nose. On my nose, it looks streaky and doesn't seem to blend in or push into my skin on my nose. So moving on to a medium coverage foundation. Light to medium coverage foundation. This is my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. It's more of like a serum type of foundation, so you're supposed to shake it before you use it. I'm just going to put some drops out on my finger. I'm just going to place this everywhere. So here we go. Okay, so kind of the same thing it did with the tinted moisturizer. Actually, the tinted moisturizer handled it better, which I will say the tinted moisturizer does feel significantly thicker than this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I'm guessing that's because this is water-based. I don't have the actual bottle for this to be able to read the ingredients for you. This was streaky when I was spreading it around like the instructions tell you to do, but it wasn't doing it as bad as the Tarte foundation is. So it's super streaky. I can see like lines where I've moved the SILISPONGE over my face. So I'm just gonna try to tap that in to see if it helps, because that's what the instructions say to do. It says to spread the product out in circular motions or back and forth, and then to tap the product in. I don't hate this. And I'm actually kind of shocked about that because I really thought I wasn't going to like this, but I don't hate it. I don't know that it's going to be what I grabbed for, but I don't hate it. And for $9 and then my money got refunded, that's not too bad if you want to go try one of these out. Again, I think I saw this for $6 on Violet Boss. I think I saw it for about $6 on Amazon too, so I would go try it there if you're like really curious, and it's so cheap that you're not going to be heartbroken if you end up hating it. My nose is the only part that I feel like it's not blending correctly. I'm seeing that the areas where your pores are usually a little bit bigger on your face, which tends to be for most people their T-zone area, so it would be your forehead, your nose, and your chin. On me, I just have a tendency to get more clogged pores and bigger pores on my nose, and then in my lip area a little bit, and then right underneath my chin right here, which I think is pretty normal for most people. I'm seeing a pattern that the product is having a harder time looking blended into those areas where you tend to have bigger pores. So that's another observation about the SILISPONGE. I'm going to try full coverage foundation, Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. Not going to use very much of this at all because this stuff is so crazy. So crazy full coverage. Gosh, this foundation is so freaking thick and full coverage. It's just crazy. You need so little of it. Here we go. I'm going to try to blend out this Kat Von D full coverage foundation. Trying real hard not to go up into my hairline, because since I just got my hair done, one thing about having blonde hair that totally stinks is doing your makeup. So if your hair is super white or really blonde around your face and your foundation gets into it, it turns your hair flipping orange and you have like an orange rainbow helmet right here, and I can't stand that. And I have tricks for getting it out, but my hair literally was just done a couple of days ago and it's like fresh and clean and perfect. So just spreading it out like I did on the other parts of my face, it looks like the product is sitting on top of my skin, which is not the purpose of foundation. So this is obviously all in my opinion. The purpose of foundation is to use just the right amount to get the coverage you need for it to still look like it's natural in your skin. Obviously, if you wear like a dramatic eye and a red lip, people know you have makeup on. You want to use just the right amount to cover everything you're trying to cover, but it still look fresh and healthy and like it's your skin, and this is not doing that. This is making it look like I have makeup on and the product is sitting on top of my skin, at least with the full coverage Kat Von D foundation. So I'm gonna try to tap it in and we'll see what happens, but I'm like majorly seeing like my pores and stuff, which is, I usually don't. Nope, It's not doing anything tapping this in. It looks like it's sitting on top of my face and it looks like I have cake face. Straight up, where's the icing? Get me the rainbow sprinkles, put some numbers on my face and light them and let's sing happy birthday because it looks like I've got cake face on my forehead. Nope, I don't like it. And sorry my hair fell to the side. So cute. So cute. So, in summation, I like how it applies with a tinted moisturizer, and I like how it applied with the light to medium foundation, which I really just went very light-handed with it. I have a strong feeling that if I were to try to layer more of the light to medium coverage foundation over here with a second layer to get more of a medium coverage, it would do what my forehead did and it would not blend and it would look like the product is sitting on top of my face. If you wear a light coverage foundation most of the time, yeah, go ahead. Get you one of these, it's $6, no big deal, you're not breaking the bank. If you wear a medium to full coverage foundation, don't get it. It's not worth $6, you know, because I don't think you're really going to end up liking what it does for your face. That's pretty much it. It's my rundown, really quick, first impressions and review of this. It does really good for tinted moisturizer and a light coverage foundation, but even then, it doesn't really get the product in that great into my nose. Isn't laying great right here, and a little bit on my chin. I can see that it's not laying fantastic. So, I don't know. That's kind of my opinion. You do what you want to do. That's what I'm here to just kind of give you information and then you can make up your mind for yourself. I don't know. Do what you want to do. Get a silly sponge. Don't get a silly sponge. It's your money. Do what you want with it. But that's the end of this first impressions and review video on the Silly Sponge. Again, if you're really interested in one, check out Amazon and then check out Violet Voss and see if you want to get one of hers. She has some fun ones with like glitter in them and ones that are like turquoise or purple. So if you're really interested and want one that's more like fun and flourish, then maybe go check out Violet Voss. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching this video and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.